In late August, I start to hear a familiar insect singing its raspy call, and that's how I know fall is coming. I'll hear Katy, katydid, Katy, Katy, katydid. It is a katydid, and they'll often sing through fall as long as the nighttime temperatures are warm enough. I happen to find this katydid on my zinnias in the garden in October, and by that time of year it's chilly, and the katydids, which are usually high up in the trees, tend to be a little more clumsy in their flight and their movement, and then tend to drop down lower. So it's a good time to find them. There are lots of different kinds of katydids: meadow katydids, bush katydids, true katydids. This one, I think, is a fork-tailed katydid, a very common species found throughout the United States, and I believe it's a female because I can see the brown curved ovipositor at the tip of her abdomen. In many species, males and females sing, but it's the males who do the most singing. And the singing is actually almost a type of percussion, right? So the males, depending on the species, can rub their wings together, or a wing rubbing against the comb-like structures on their leg also can make a sound for some species. That's a process known as stridulation, when body parts of an insect are rubbing to make a sound. And of course the males do it to attract a female. Their song is much slower in rhythm when it's colder, and I recorded this katydid singing about 2 a.m. on an October evening, and it was pretty slow, whereas on a warm summer night the cadence is much, much more rapid. Lots of things will eat katydids, and a good clue that they are a prey species is their great camouflage color. Their green body hides very, very well in any kind of green plant. Better to hide from a predator that will snatch them up. But katydids actually are plant eaters. So by time late fall comes around, there isn't much for them to eat. The females have already mated. They've laid eggs on tree branches and twigs and plant stems, and then the adult katydids die, and the eggs will hatch in the spring, eventually to sing their late summer and fall katydid song. Remember, you can find your own outdoor elements when you visit area parks and natural areas. We'll see you soon.